When you're always available, people start taking you for granted. The moment you become too available, your value drops. Not later, immediately. Because people rarely respect what they can access without effort. Most people think constant availability builds connection. They're wrong. It often builds comfort in them and neglect toward you. When your time is always open, your presence stops feeling valuable. That is the trap. You answer every text, say yes to every plan, make room for everyone, stay easy to reach. At first, people appreciate it. Then they expect it. And once something is expected, it stops being respected. Before we go further, tell me in the comments, who stopped valuing you when you became too available? A partner, a friend, or a boss? Stay until the end, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why availability lowers respect, how scarcity changes how people treat you, and how to rebuild your value without playing games. At work, this happens fast. You answer emails at night, take calls on weekends, always say yes. Soon your manager stops seeing it as generosity. Now it is the standard. More late requests, more pressure, less appreciation. In dating, it is even clearer. You are always free, always quick to reply, always ready to change your plans. At first they like it, then they stop planning, stop pursuing, stop making effort. Why would they work for access that is always there? On social media, the pattern is obvious. You post constantly. Every thought, every update, every moment. People stop reacting, not because you got worse, because there is no anticipation, no restraint, no scarcity. Here is the deeper truth. Respect grows around limits, not endless access. Marcus Aurelius understood this. Power is weakened by overexposure. The more available you become, the easier people find it to take you for granted. Let me show you how this plays out in real life. You start a job and set clear boundaries. You do your work well, but you do not live on standby. People adjust. Now imagine the opposite. You respond instantly. Stay late without being asked. Make yourself convenient for everyone. Within weeks, your flexibility becomes your cage. They do not admire it. They build on it. In relationships, the same rule applies. You have your own life, friends, plans, standards for your time. That creates respect. Now remove all of that. You cancel things for them. Always reply first. Always fit yourself around their schedule. The energy changes. They text later. Plan less. Assume you will be there anyway. That is what too much availability teaches. On social media, scarcity works the same way. One person posts rarely, with intention. People wait for it. Another posts all day. Same audience, less impact. Why? Because constant access lowers perceived value. This is the pattern. When you are selective, people notice. When you are constant, people adjust. When access is earned, respect rises. When access is automatic, respect falls. I have seen this at work, in dating, in friendships, everywhere. The person who protects their time gets treated like their time matters. The person who gives it away freely gets used to giving more. If you have ever become more available and watched respect disappear, subscribe. Because what I'm about to show you is how to rebuild value through boundaries, timing, and controlled access. This is not manipulation. It is self-respect people can feel. Here is how to create respect again. First, stop being instantly available. Not to punish people, to retrain access. You do not need to answer everything right away. You do not need to say yes to every request. You do not need to make your time easy to consume. Second, let your no mean something. A clean no creates value. I'm not available. That doesn't work for me. I can't do that. Short, calm, done. Third, stop over-explaining your boundaries. The more you explain, the more people look for a way around them. A simple boundary is stronger than a long apology. Fourth, build a life that does not revolve around other people's convenience. Have plans. Have focus. Have priorities that are not always negotiable. People respect lives that already have structure. Fifth, be selective about who gets easy access. Not everyone deserves your fastest reply, your free time, or your full availability. Some people earn more access. Most people should get less. That is not cruelty. That is order. Sixth, make your presence intentional. When you show up, be fully there. Scarcity only works if your presence has quality. If you are selective and solid, people feel the difference. Seventh, protect the standard once it changes. This is where most people fail. They set a boundary, then hand it back away the moment someone complains. Do not do that. The complaints are often proof the boundary is working. You've changed. You're harder to reach. You're never available. Good. That means people can feel the cost of losing easy access. Final truth, they do not respect what they can have too easily. Not because people are evil, because human nature values what has weight, limits, and cost. When you are always there, you become expected. When you are selective, you become valuable. So stop giving full access to everyone. Protect your time, protect your energy, protect your presence. Become harder to reach, but better to receive. That is how respect returns. Not from everyone. From the people who understand value, honor boundaries, and know that what is rare is treated carefully. Stay selective and let people learn that your presence is not a default setting. It is something they should be grateful to receive. Respect changes the moment people feel they can lose easy access to you. That is the shift, not games, not distance for attention, just standards. When your time is no longer automatic, your presence feels different. People plan better, value more, respect more. Because what is always available gets assumed. What is selective gets noticed. Stay available to the right people, but never so available that your presence stops feeling earned.